how many I've sent.
I think I've sent 37 letters.
I think at this point we've each sent close to 40 letters. I'm not positive, but I think it's around there.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
I'm like writing the 37th one right now, so I guess I haven't sent it yet, but I'm going to later today.
I don't know. We started them like last year, so maybe like 50.
I think that's how many I've sent. I don't know. That's probably off at some point. It's like, that's around. That's a really good estimate.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 letters to Taylor, I think, since the project started.
I have a few things to tell you. One of them being that we have a new member, and her name is Brenna. Everyone say hi to Brenna. Hi, Brenna. Okay.
Okay, so Brenna is our 8th member now. And we asked Brenna, and she wanted to be in the Fearless Fab, and I'm extremely excited that she's in it because she is an amazing person and Swiftie, and I'm really happy that she joined us. So she's going to be writing letters too, and she's really excited, and we're really excited.
We write letters, each and every one of us, and we just added Brenna, so she's also going to be writing letters once a week. We each have a different day, and Brenna is starting. I'm Wednesday. I write a letter once a week and send it on Wednesday.
I write them every week. I usually write them the night before I have to send them, and I kind of just write down whatever comes to my head at the time.
The reason why I do it is so that she knows how much she means to me and how much she means to all of us. She is each and every one of our best friends, and she deserves to know that.
And I really want Taylor to know about not only me and like my experiences with her, but like us as a group and like how she brought us together. And that's like a really important thing to me because the girls in the Fearless Fab are like my best friends, and I think it's really important for her to know like how she like brought us together and like how grateful I am for that.
Mostly along the lines of just like I love you and like tell her whatever's going on like with me right now, and about the group I always like talk about that. And overall just like thanking her for everything and for like bringing the group together and all that fun stuff.
In my letters, I tell Taylor about the Fearless Fab. I tell her how we all met because of her. I tell her my personal story, how she impacted my life in the greatest way possible. I tell her anything that's going on with me, like at school.
Just about me and like how she's helped me, and just like everything. I just really like her to know like what she's done for me. So she just like, I don't know, she's a really amazing person. I like her to know that.
In my letters, I tell Taylor what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, things that have gone on in my life, at this point in my life, and how she's still influencing me every day. I'll tell her what song I'm relating to this week and things like that.
I usually tell her like how much I love her. I try to like write that down. I can't really put it into words, but I try my best. And I tell her like about my life. I kind of act like she's my friend.
I talk to Taylor in my letters as if I'm on the phone with her, like she's my best friend in the entire world.
I want Taylor to know that she's influencing me every day of my life, and she's helping me every day of my life, whether she knows it or not. I want her to know.
So every week we feel like we all have a song of the week, and that just means that like there's one song that you really can relate to for the week, and you listen to it a lot that week, and you usually don't even realize that it's your song of the week until someone asks like, what's your song of the week, and then you're like, wait, it's Teardrops on My Guitar. Like, yeah.
My song of the week is All Too Well. That is my favorite song by Taylor, so that is the one that I listen to the most.
My song of the week right now is Shake It Off. Better Than Revenge, Dear John, State of Grace Acoustic, Thug Story. Oh, This Is Really Happening. Oh, Beautiful Eyes. Really, Beautiful Eyes and I Heart Question Mark are just like...
Song of the week, Shake It Off, still.
So, my song of the week would probably be Teardrops on My Guitar. It's either Teardrops on My Guitar or You Belong With Me.
My song of the week is Girl at Home. My song of the week is Girl at Home or Invisible. My song of the week is Girl at Home and Invisible.
My favorite memory is from either the Speak Now tour or the Red tour. I went to both of those tours and I had such an amazing time. It was so much fun, so that's definitely my favorite memory.
My favorite Taylor memory is definitely meeting her. And just like that whole night in Red Nashville, that was by far the best night of my entire life, and it still is. It's almost a year. And I have no words.
When Taylor held my hand during Sparks Fly, when she walked by and she sang the lyric "Take Away the Pain" as she held my hand, and that was the greatest thing ever.
Favorite memory is probably July 13th, 2013, Red Tour. One, when she first came out, and like when she basically first came out and so you just started singing, that was great. And second would be when she was walking back from the B stage and she like walked like in the aisle like right by me. I mean, I didn't get to touch her, but next time I guess. That's really unfortunate, but it was like the fact that she was so close to me, it was just so unreal. And yeah.
My fave memory of Taylor is when we were in Nashville. I saw her the last night of the Red Tour and she was sick, and she did this thing when she was on the B stage that like I blow my nose and this is really awkward, so everyone screamed really loud so I can blow my nose for 15 seconds. I thought it was the cutest thing ever, and I remember that so clearly out of everything that happened that day, and it was a long day.
My favorite memory is when we were at the Omaha show and we had seats right by the B stage, and she came out the very first night of Omaha and she sang "I Almost Do," and we all held up our signs in section 113, row 13, and each of us had a sign that were in different words, and one said, "Tay, Tay, Tay, I've been loving you for quite some time, and you could see her look at it, read it across the row, and she replied, "I love you too," to us.
My favorite outfit for the red carpet is probably from the 2013 Billboard Music Awards. I really liked the short, long-sleeve blue dress that Taylor wore. And then my favorite candid outfit that she's had is pretty much anything from New York City. I really like her style recently. I really like the crop tops and skirts that she's been wearing.
The purple flower one, it's like a really light purple, kind of lavender, I guess, and like it has like flowers and it's got the like nylon thing. It's just, I don't know. And gold dress, of course. I think it was CMA. Gold sweetheart neckline, sequins on top, and then like goes down the Treacherous dress for the Red Tour and the Love Story dress for the Speak Now tour, like the one that she wore at the end. And I think casual wear, pretty much everything she's been wearing lately.
My favorite outfit, okay, I love when she wears, I try to wear clothes that are Taylor inspired. Like I love when she wears dresses. I don't have like one favorite outfit. Like high-waisted shorts, love that. Like I wear high-waisted shorts all the time now. The crop top phase, I'm really digging that. Like I always love what she wears.
In like general, basically whenever she's in New York, because whenever she's in New York, she's looking hella good, and gotta love New York. Fashion week every single day.
My favorite outfit that she's worn, it's probably, my favorites are when she wears plaid and high-waisted shorts or Oxfords. Those are my favorite.
I liked the crop top skirt outfit that she wore on Jimmy Kimmel. It was black and white, and had roses on it. I really, really liked it. A black short dress with long sleeves, and it was lace here and here, and she had a hat on and short boots, and I really liked that outfit too.
My favorite quote from Taylor is, "Words can break someone into a million pieces, but they can also put them back together. I hope you use your words for good, because the only words you'll regret more than the ones left unsaid are the ones you used to intentionally hurt someone."
My favorite quote of Taylor's, I don't know, it really depends on the day and kind of like what I'm going through at the time. I really like what she wrote to Sammy in Club Red the night that I was in Club Red, the last night of Nashville. She like wrote that note, and I really like all those points. Right now, number 3 happens to be my favorite. I think it's number 3. And well, okay, wait, no, I like Taylor needs me, so I'm going to take care of myself, and it's okay not to be fine. I really like those.
My favorite quote was the Speak Now quote. Like, I always has to speak now, the Speak Now necklace. I just love the message of speaking now. Like, I really agree with Taylor that you should always say what you're thinking. But like, I love the like, there's a time for silence, there's a time for waiting your turn. But if you know how you feel and you so clearly know what you need to say it. I don't think you should wait. I think you should speak now. That is my favorite quote. Favorite quote. Favorite quote. Favorite quote. That's my favorite quote.
Favorite quote would be the one that says, "It's not our job to make people like us if they don't want to," because I just think that's the most relatable thing ever. And I always think about that whenever I'm like sad or anything.
My favorite quote is, "Don't believe anyone who tells you you don't deserve what you want," because it's really motivational and it just relates to me a lot.
My favorite comment, I have a lot of favorite comments. I really like how she goes on people's pictures and comments something really long and meaningful, and that really just gives her advice. And then I also really like some of the more funny ones that she has posted onto people's pictures.
My favorite comment, I like the one that she just wrote to Hannah. I don't know her username on Instagram, I forgot it, but she like wrote, it was the really long one that she just recently wrote about like bullies and like people and like that sort of, like, it made me cry. I was legitimately sobbing when I read it, and it wasn't even for me, so that probably right now is my favorite comment, but again, that changes like by the day.
My favorite comment that she's made, like on Instagram, is the one that she made for a girl named Hannah about unrecruited love being just as valid as any other kind, like loving selflessly.
I have a lot, but other than like the short, like funny ones that are always great, but the really, really long one that she wrote to Hannah about just like advice about when people are picking on you and how you should just like handle things in life in general. Because I think that's just so relatable, and it's always good to read when you're like having a bad day or people are being mean to you. It's just such good advice.
My favorite Instagram comment is when she said to a fan, "I'm so glad I'm a constant in your life because you will always be a constant in mine," because it was so personal and it shows that she really cares about her fans. My favorite comment that Taylor has ever made is probably recently her feminism comments. In her past, she's always been saying that she's not feminist, she's not feminism, because she thought it was just someone who hates men. But she's come to realize that she has actually been a prime, perfect example of a feminist her entire music career. And I'm so happy that she's accepting that and she's like for it and she's supporting it and things like that. It makes me really happy because it shows that she's grown up.
If I could ask Taylor one thing, it would probably be what's her favorite song she's ever written, because I know everyone has their own, and so it'd be kind of interesting to see what Taylor's is.
And if I could ask Taylor one question, oh my god, this is so hard. I think I would ask what if she could rename Taylor Swift and not name it like a self-titled something, what would it be called? I've wondered that for years.
It'd be how she keeps her head up through everything. Like, she's always positive, and how she's so selfless. And I would ask her, like, how does she get through high school?
I would probably just ask her for like advice, like for life in general, because I feel like if she's so wise and like good at giving advice, that if she gave me some advice like in person, I would like take that with me for like the rest of my life, and it would be, I know like it would be such good advice.
I would love to have her songwriting abilities. I think that she writes such amazing songs, and they're really thoughtful and well planned out, so those are definitely really my favorite, and so that would be something that I wish that I could have of Taylor's.
Her personality, I guess, like just like the way she carries herself is so amazing. Just like she's so like elegant, and like she's so nice to everyone, and if I can just be like half of the person that she is when I'm her age, I will be completely content, and that's just, like, she's just such an amazing person, and I still don't really understand how she is as great as she is, but she is.
Her advice, she gives really good advice, and I wish that I was as smart as she is, like, in that sense of being smart. I really like her views on the world.
There's so many. I would probably just want to have like her views on life and just like how she carries herself, because she's so wise and smart, and she just knows what she's doing, and I would love to like be like that and just know as much as she does, just like how she thinks about things and how to handle things, and also her sense of humor, because she's very funny. And I would also want her face, but that's besides the point.